Good evening. Welcome to the Curtain High Players Fall production of Dance of Death, a comedy written by myself and Dan Kaufman right here. It's a spoof on the Halloween dances here at Cypress Lakes. Little housekeeping notes, please turn off your phones. No photography, it messes up with the actor's eyes. They got the first light stone. The buckets are for your candy wrappers and other trash. The bathrooms are back in the back. There's emergency exits over here and over here. This way you'll get wet, so take your life seat. They're underneath your seats, the little life cushions. That way. There are 2 acts with an intermission. There will be ice cream tonight. At the end of the play, we'll have a curtain call, and the kin of the cast will come out and mingle with you guys. Now, to get you guys started in a good mood, I have a little joke for you. What did one ocean say to the other ocean? Nothing. He just waved. Well, come on, that was a grandpa joke. All right, one more. What do you call it if somebody steals your coffee? A mugging. Come on, you guys can grow better than that. Yes, sir. Let's get this party started.
Hey, Dave, we had a wild time last night at the Halloween party.
We did too, but I'm still a little bit foggy.
I got an idea I want to run past you. How about if you write a play about the shenanigans that went on last night?
That's a great idea, but we will have to change the names to protect some of the innocent.
Well, there's quite a few characters to choose from, but we will have to change the names.
Yes, we will. Well, like you said, the stuff we saw last night, there weren't a lot of innocent people here.
How about a dinner murder mystery, but no dinner?
All right, that sounds like a good idea. Challenge accepted. Let's get started writing.
Wow, it sounds like a party back there. A wild one. Yep, the park Halloween party from 2024.
To my surprise,
Oh, this tastes
it
good!
belongs to man. It was a graveyard sparrow.
Oh man, this one's delicious!
It belongs from my laboratory in the
Wow, who brought this in? It's the best I've ever had! Bring more of them, motherfucker. Take them home with me.
to get a joke from my electrode.
Oh, God trophy was supposed to be mine. I've been cheated. This Halloween dance costume was rigged. Rigged.
Well, folks, grand prize only gets a cute little trophy. And it's not that cute. I'd take the money anytime. Well, congratulations, contestants, and thank you to the audience for helping vote. And it looks like it's time to get back to the party.
Hey, Edie, let's get this party started.
Come on, everybody. Let's get out on the dance floor like my sister says and dance like it's the last dance of their lives.
I'm telling y'all, everyone, you're not listening to me. I was the best dressed dancer up here. Not only that, I was the best dancer up here in this dance floor. I got Saturday Night Fever, baby.
Hey, watch it, buddy. You almost knocked my sister over.
No, I don't need my sister to stick up for me. Watch out, Bob. Stop being such an idiot.
Hey, maybe somebody should tell him to leave before somebody breaks out.
Bill, sit down. Let's just sit a while after this song ends and just chill out.
Hey, buddy, you just can't take other people's food without asking.
Oh, screw you.
Greta, he's got to go now.
Hey, you, out.
It's time to leave, Mr. Disco Man. Just go, eat your own food. What table are you at anyway? You know, this is the worst I've ever seen Disco Bob. And I've seen him pretty deep in the gutter, man.
Yeah, Bob's a total mess.
Well, Bob was just being inconsiderate, but I'm glad we all stood up together to face him.
Don't worry, karma's gonna catch up with that dude sooner than later. Hey, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Hey, Stud Muffin. Oh, yeah, you're looking good. I see you're here all by yourself. Join me for a drink of liquid courage. Down the hatch, Bob. Cheers.
Come on, you baby girl. Don't be shy. You're dancing with the best dancer out here. I can teach you a sweet disco dance move here, there. Come on, sugar. My sweet sugar, little snappy girl. You know you want a little something, this old disco dude dancer. Oh, feeling.
Oh, come on, Bob, get off me. You're nothing but a no-good, washed-up loser. Go away, you old disco dude. Jeez.
Cut. It would be much better if Disco Bob was on the floor. Hey, did you sign the HOA waiver before you got in here? All right. Well, that was a little over the top. Yes, Disco Bob was out of control, but who could have wanted to kill Bob?
Listen, as a retired detective, I'm telling you, nobody leaves until the police get here. They're going to want to interview everybody that was at the dance tonight. I hope you all have your IDs with you.
Are you kidding me? We don't bring our IDs to the dances here. Even though rural communities require IDs just to get to the front gates. And oh, by the way, I'm not wearing any underwear.
2 detectives. Yeah, 2. Immediately.
And the detectives walk in.
Hello, I'm Detective Dredd. This is my partner, Detective Swampy. We received a call. There was a murder at this wild party.
Has anyone left? We're gonna need to see everyone's identification.
No, no one left. We're all still here and waiting for your IDs. And I'm not wearing any.
Oh, that's an image I'll never get out of my mind.
TMI, young lady. Too much information. You'll have a seat. We're going to have to interview each and every person here. No one leaves until we've gotten a chance to interview everyone. I think we're going to need help. I'll call the captain.
Everyone, just sit down and be quiet.
Can we still drink?
I have to go home and feed my 3 dogs.
And I gotta go home and feed my cat. And my 98-year-old mother's home alone. And y'all know Edie's not gonna be any help at all. So I'm gonna have to go feed her too.
Hey, Swampy, why don't you check out the body?
Well, not seeing any blood in there. But now there's some foaming in the mouth.
I wonder what could have caused that.
This plastic knife was wedged in between his arm and his chest. And it smells like armpit.
Looks like the captain sent the Beach Boys, Starsky and Hutch.
I guess the captain's going to send Huggy Bear next.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in my 1972 Gran Torino Sport with the 350.
Whoa, stop there.
Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to get some donuts and some coffee for us, and they look like they could use a couple lattes.
Be nice. Look at it. You know it would take at least 3 dozen donuts. They've lost their waistline a long time ago. We take you 2 with, but the shops in the Torino won't handle the load. Let's go get some donuts.
Okay, where's the body? Wow, quite a few of you look dead. Almost dead. Well, look, I'm the only one. Those dang budget cuts. I used to have a team.
I'm not wearing any underwear.
Are you over 55?
Mm-hmm.
Look almost 75 to me.
Look, I'm a retired forensic toxicologist. Do you mind if I take a look? I might find something that the cops missed. Put a donut on it, these 2 might find a clue.
I'm the lead detective. Have at it. Just don't touch the body.
Okay. There's no sign of blood. Well, there's foaming in the mouth, which is a telltale sign of poisoning. This knife is fake. In you go. Ooh, in you go. There's, in the foam, there's green plant matter with an earthy smell.
Cut. Let's get rid of that body before Disco Bob starts to smell up the place.
Cheers, Bob.
And now it's time to get back to the normal dance floor gossip.
We drove by Bubba's house today in the golf cart, and it looked like a jungle out there.
Yeah, you know, it makes me want to get my bushwhacker and mow it all down. Hey, how come Bubba doesn't get those nasty HOA love letters?
Pull my weeds. Wash my house. What good does the HOA do for our community anyway? Say Noah to the Hoa! Say Noah to the Hoa!
Sit down. Bubba is such a loser with the ladies.
His dog gets more action than he does, and it's been fixed.
His dog smells and looks better than Bubba.
Bob is dead as a doorknob. It must have been some of that magical potion of Bill's that Disco Bob swallowed. It's not going to fix him now. He's a goner. What a shame. Disco Bob was going to try to teach me to dance.
You know, Bill's magic potions, they ain't that great, man. You remember what a dud his holistic Viagra was? Wouldn't even make my hair stand on it.
You know, Bill's doing his own gardening these days. It's a wonder his DIY potions aren't selling at basement prices.
Yeah, well, Bill is pretending he's a wizard. He's really only a muggle.
That Edie, I never trusted her. She has these men coming and going at all hours of the night.
Now, Anne, she's always been very nice to me. I mean, with those combat boots, she's just like one of the guys.
Easy, Casanova. I didn't know that you were into shoes. Or is it just those combat boots?
I don't know what men see in that smelly roadkill eating Edie. She's just a...
Shh, watch what you're saying, man. Unless you want to be her next taxidermy project or award-winning chili.
No, that Jason is really weird. He just speaks in horror movie quotes.
Yeah, and you know what? He also keeps his Halloween decorations up all year long. Why, just last week, Cap had to go by and make sure it was a mannequin hanging from this palm tree.
I spoke to Jason. He didn't respond. He just creeps me out.
Jason really gives me the willies.
No. Jason's always been very nice to me. Why, I spoke to him the other day, and he gave me free tickets to Polk Theater's production of Night of the Living Dead.
I'd go, but not if Jason's gonna be there.
Scream keeps handing me all these different business cards. What's his problem?
Me too. Every one of these looks like some kind of pyramid scheme.
Every time I see him at the mailboxes, he's going to the trash looking for coupons. I hope he's not looking for applications for credit cards.
The detectives have their work cut out for them. They must screen each person at the dance in hopes of catching the killer.
I can't believe we had to interview each and every one of them morons.
2 hours of my life I'll never get back. But I do think we have it narrowed down to 5 suspects. Let's bring them back to the station.
Well, it's going to be a long night. We're going to need some fresh coffee.
I'll get the donuts.
The detectives have narrowed the murderer down to 5 suspects. 3 of the suspects are known to deal with plants. The other 2, Scream and Jason, were next to the body. Let's enjoy a short intermission before the detectives bring out the rubber hoses for some advanced interrogation. I don't know about you guys, but I can't wait to see who done it.
And coffee!
So here's a list of our suspects. Bubba. He's a botanist. Oh, Bubba. There you are. He's a botanist, lifelong lover of plants, and a founding member of the Cypress Lakes Garden Club. Instead of his house being surrounded by a lawn of grass, Bubba has completely covered that area with raised garden beds of various types. Bubba specializes in edible plants. Edible plants. Yes, indeed. Bob's dog continually digs up Bubba's garden bed and buries bones, as well as fertilizing the garden beds. The entire community is aware of the garden feud between Bubba and Disco Bob. Bill is a retired organic chemistry teacher. Bill gives lectures on alternative plant medicine. He heads up the Harry Potter Potion Club for Polk County. Disco Bob owed Bill several $1,000s for various potions that Disco Bob had ordered for Bob's ailments, including itchiness and hair loss. None of these potions worked. Bob is, or shall we say he was, still itchy and still losing his hair. Edie is a survivalist who lives next to Disco Bob. Edie collects roadkill daily for eating or for taxidermy. The shed where Edie works has a constant smell of rotting flesh. Edie has verbally threatened to make Bob her next taxidermy project if he doesn't stop complaining about her. Little did the community know that Edie runs therapy sessions for PTSD vets from her home. Screen is an economist nerd slash financial advisor who led Bob to near bankruptcy due to bad financial advice. Scream advised Bob to buy stock in Radio Shack and Blockbuster Videos. We know what happened to those businesses. As a result of these financial losses, Bob had to move to Cypress Lakes because he lost his Palm Beach mansion and the majority of his money. Jason is a horror movie enthusiast who doesn't live in reality. You can find Jason in the costume appearing on the neighborhood doorsteps at all hours of both day and night. Jason takes pride in always scaring Bob by peeking into his windows. Bob and Jason certainly did not get along. And now we venture to the Lakeland Police Department.
Bubba's our first suspect. Bubba, you ready? Have a seat.
Bubba, how long have you known Disco Bob?
Too long, man. I moved here 12 years ago. Bob moved in 2 years after that. So, 9 years, man.
So, what's your relationship with him?
It's been an uphill battle dealing with Bob and his mangy dog. He destroys and defecates in my garden beds.
Disco Bob poops in your garden beds?
No, man, the dog.
And you're a detective. That's my genius partner, 100% Florida man.
So, why did you kill Bob?
Dude, you need to chill out. Try one of my gummies. I made them myself. They're plant-based. Don't be silly. I didn't kill him. I was concerned about his dog eating the plants, because some of them are very poisonous.
Why would you grow poisonous plants?
Look, man, most of my plants are recreational. I mean ornamental. They just happen to be poisonous. No, most people wouldn't know that, but a botanist would.
Or someone trying to kill someone. Yeah, murder would know that. Especially if they researched on YouTube.
Hey, Bubba, do you grow hemlock plants?
No way, man. Hemlock's way too dangerous. Besides, they're too tall for my garden beds. Although, I will say, the large white flowers are awesome, man.
Do you grow any other poisonous plants?
Yeah, but I keep those in my greenhouse. But certainly not hemlock.
Bubba, do you know anyone that grows hemlock?
As a matter of fact, I do. Edie grows hemlock. She uses it for the poison for her blowgun darts. And Bill's always extracting things from his plants like he's some kind of mad scientist.
Yep, same old story. Blame your neighbor or your amateur detective partner.
So, do you know if either of them two have a beef with Bob?
Are you kidding? Bob owed Bill a lot of money. Bill made compounds for Bob that apparently didn't work. Yeah, Bill was always crying about how much money Bob owed him. Yeah, that was a touchy subject for Bill.
Here we go again.
What about Edie?
What? Edie didn't owe Bill any money for his phony potions.
Is that why they call you Bubba? I was talking about Edie having a beef with Bob.
Or chicken or lamb.
Bob.
Ah, heck yeah. The issue was Edie's stinky shed. Yeah. Bob was always complaining, saying it smelled like something dead in there. Bob lived downwind from Edie's shed, and it just plain stunk. Yeah, Edie got real tired of Bob complaining, and I heard her threaten him.
Did you hear Edie threaten Bob yourself?
Yeah. It was hard not to hear. Their conversations were very loud. Yeah, she did. She threatened him.
He's taking way too long with his questioning.
Do you know if there's anyone else that has a beef with Bob?
Listen, man, lots of people had a problem with Bob. But what about those two strangers, man? Jason and Scream. Nobody even knows who they are. That's just weird.
So, that's all the questions we got for you now. Don't leave town. I might have some for you later.
I'll keep in touch.
What's in here?
Come on, move along.
How's it going? Think Bill's next one.
Bill's next?
Yep,
Okay.
bring money in.
Bill, you're up the bat here. Oh my gosh. This one's loaded. This way. Over here, young man, over here. Right here. That's it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, it's all yours.
Have a seat, Bill. I have some questions for you. Make yourself comfortable. I think we're going to be here a while. It's time for you to confess.
Confess? Confess to what? I don't even know what I'm doing here.
You're the top suspect for the murder of Disco Bob.
Bob was not a good dancer, but he was a great mooch.
Boy, that Bob must have been cheap. That's what I'm hearing in the neighborhood.
I understand that you're an organic chemist and that you specialize in compounds and potions for sale. Are any of these Potter's potions potentially poisonous?
Oh, sure, because I'm so much smarter than you cops. You just assume that I poisoned Bob with a tincture of hemlock.
Wait, I never said anything about hemlock.
Now look who's guilty, Bill.
I just assumed it was hemlock because it grows wild here in Florida. I also happen to know that there are people in Cypress Lakes who grow it.
Listen, you Harry Potter Potions Club Master. Who are these other people growing hemlock? Enough with your lies.
Ooh, bad cop, bad cop.
Well, who are these hemlock growers?
Well, Bubba has so many garden beds, it's hard to tell what he isn't growing there. Bubba is such a jerk about it. He looks guilty to me. He uses a special fertilizer I made him. It's almost as good as his BS.
Is there anyone else that you would like to throw under the bus?
Well, sure. There's Edie. She's a real tramp.
So, does that make her a murderer?
No, but she has men going in and out all the time. She has nothing to do with me.
Okay, Romeo, prepare for the rubber hose.
Hey, loser, enough about your love life. Just tell us why you murdered Bob.
I did not murder Disco Bob. He owed me a lot of money. Why would I poison him? Now that he's dead, I'll never get any money back. He has only 2 heirs and they're going to get everything.
So, Bob had a lot of money?
Yes, that's why the cheapskate pissed me off.
Is that why you killed him?
Bad boys, what you gonna do?
No, no, no. The only people who stood to benefit were his 2 heirs.
What are the names of these heirs?
If you were such smart detectives, you know the heirs are Jason and Scream.
Well, we'll get to those 2 social outcasts later. Bill, that's all the questions I have for now, but don't leave town. Oh, no, wrong way. This way. Oh, no. Oh. No.
A little push, thank you.
Yeah, this one's all for you. I'm not going to question this maniac alone. She's a high-ranking, highly trained black ops officer. Oh, that was just before she was forced to retire due to questionable war crimes, including the murder of a whole village.
Okay. We should get Starsky and Hutch in here with us for our own safety.
You think that trained killer was Bob's trained killer?
I do.
I guess she finally cracked under the pressure of all of Bob's constant complaining. Let's get this over with. Let's bring her in for questioning.
Fine, I'll go get her. She's in the lobby. Edie, you're up. Oh.
I'm not questioning her. You go ahead. So, we understand that you were in the military, and you have specialized training to kill.
Where did you get this information? This is not my file. Okay, you clowns. There's not even my name or picture in here. Nothing but a bunch of black marker lines running through every page. Nice try. I'm just a retired citizen on a fixed budget, living here in Cypress Lakes. Management should be guilty of some crime for raising our lot rent unfairly. Not to mention poor lawn service and sketchy trash pickup. Sure, I'm forced sometimes to go out and pick up dead animals off the road and either put them in a chili or taxidermy the little critters. By the way, I won last year's Cypress Lakes chili cook-off with both raccoon and possum in my chili, and everybody loved it. In fact, I got over 90% of the vote for first place.
Listen, you possum chef. This is your file.
So tell us, you're not the one who killed Disco Bob, even though you threatened him on more than one occasion. Your threats are well known throughout Cypress Lakes Village.
Hey, life is hard enough. Why would I go and make it harder on myself than it is? Besides, Bob was always doing something to irritate everybody in the entire community.
Hey, Toots! Look, I'm convinced you didn't kill Disco Bob, but you gotta convince these 3 donut holes over here to refute that crazy story of yours. And you gotta explain why we found ground up plant material in your pocket, which is being analyzed right now.
I use the ground hemlock to euthanize my little animals. After all, it's illegal to shoot my AK-27 here in the park.
I tell you, everything I suggest could be true. The poison in your pocket is the proof in the pudding. Besides, it makes you sound so much more interesting than what you really are with this file here.
Well, Edie, I don't have any more questions for you, but if we do, don't leave town. My partner, Detective Dredd, is going to need to stop watching those British detective murder mysteries.
Okay, I'm out of here. Later, losers.
I'll see y'all later.
What were you thinking?
I'm thinking that Starsky's doing the next interview.
You have to wear that ridiculous mask. Take it off now.
I can't. Then you'll see who I really am. Holy crap! He should have left the mask on.
I know who you are. You're the brother of Jason!
I don't have a brother.
Why did you kill Bob?
I did kill Uncle Bob. I loved him. Couldn't think of a reason why I would even poison Uncle Bob.
Hey, what do you do for a living?
Now I install TV satellite dishes.
Oh, so you're on the roof, and you can see all around the park.
Yes, sir. There's lots of people with really big gardens.
You look like a peeping Tom to me.
You know anything about plants?
Nah, I don't have any green thumbs.
You know, I could think of 1,000 reasons why you and that Jason character would kill Bob.
What do you mean? I don't understand.
Well, you and that Jason character are sole heirs of Bob's money and his possessions.
I didn't know that.
So, who do you think would inherit your Uncle Bob's fortune? You know, it sounds like a motive to me. Don't leave town!
Can I wear my mask?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
All right. I'll go get the next suspect.
Jason, come in. Sit down. I have some questions for you. First, take off the mask.
I can't take off the mask. I will get $1,000 from the horror movie club I belong to if I keep the mask on for a week. Why is that so important?
I have no money. I just lost my job.
He's a guilty horror movie freak.
If you don't start talking, I'm going to throw you in jail for obstruction of justice.
I'm ready because I have laryngitis. It hurts to speak. How about we ask you some yes and no questions then?
Did you know that you and your sibling are sole heirs to Bob's fortune?
Do you have any gardening experience?
Have you seen any movies where people get poisoned?
So, you would know how to poison Uncle Bob.
Red rum! Red rum!
Is that why you murdered Bob?
You don't have a job. You have no money. Killing Bob would make you be able to afford your sick horror movie fetish.
Ooh, bad boy, bad boy!
I did not kill Bob.
Holy shit! You're not a Jason, you're Janet. What is your name?
My name is Sally Mae Expialidocious.
I suppose you're from Supercalifragilistic?
No, I'm from Chippewa.
Did you know Bob?
No, I didn't know Bob. His niece was sick and I got the ticket from her. She even gave me the costume.
So this is a total waste of our time. Just get out of here. Go.
Well, that was interesting. Do we have us a murderer?
Yes, I believe we do. We're going to have to gather all the dance participants back at the clubhouse.
Hey, you can do that Columbo thingy.
Yeah, but first, I'm going to get some coffee.
And donuts. Not for Starsky and Hutch.
No, they're probably on a diet.
So this is the way it really happened. 2 days after the Halloween dance Dan calls me and says, "I've got it started." And my response was, "Okay." He said, "You know, the play about the dance." And I thought, oh, what did I agree to the other night? So it started. I went over to Dan's house about once a week, and the first time I went over, he had all the characters already written out on the computer. And I looked at them, and it was real people's names that were at the dance. And I'm like, well, first thing we have to do is change those names, because their people will probably get upset if we start talking about them like that. So we tried to make the names as general neutral as possible. We had no idea who would audition for the show. And so we started, and page after page, we have a creative committee that has to approve plays. So I gave the first 14 pages to the president of the creative committee, and let's just say he had some feedback for us. So we kept working. Dan and I laughed a lot, and we had to erase a lot to keep it PG-17. But it was fun, and we had a lot of time, and it's time to get back to the show. We're back to the... Hold on. Are you ready? Okay. Time to get back to the show. So Dan and I both wrote an ending to the play. We got to the certain point, and we couldn't decide which one to do, so we worked on each other's a little bit. So tonight we decided that you would see both endings. So let's see Dan's ending first.
Looks like we got us a murderer.
What is a mortuary genius?
Not a mortuary genius, a Moriarty genius. You know Sherlock Holmes' arch enemy? Haven't you seen the movie, the 2011 movie, Sherlock Holmes and the Dream and the Shadows?
Never saw it on the Sportsman's Channel.
I've read all the Arthur Conan Doyle material on Sherlock Holmes.
You know, Sherlock Holmes was a noted botanist. Hope that doesn't put me at the top of the suspect list. Nobody here's an intellectual genius like James Moriarty.
So, one last time, who here wants to confess to the murder of Disco Bob?
Not me.
So, Dredd, who done it?
Bubba. Yeah, he was tired of Bob's complaining. Bubba's the murderer.
But Bubba was never alone with Bob. He would have had to poison everyone.
Okay, maybe it wasn't.
Then it was Bill. Yeah, he was so tired of all the money Bob owed him, he would do anything to get even.
But Bill took an oath to Father Lord never to use the death potion. Bill would never go against his oath, and besides, he would never use hemlock at Hogwarts.
Okay, not Bill. Come on, next guess.
Edie. She's a military assassin. She killed Bob.
Hey, you missed this page in the back. It says she's a 6'2" redhead. She might be good at disguises, but I don't think she's that good.
Clowns.
She had leaves in her pocket, but not hemlock. The kind that you roll.
Scream. You would have inherited Bob's fortune.
I found this in Bob's pocket. It's from Grove Management. It's from the park manager, Bobby. They foreclosed on Disco Bob's house. He's got to be out by Tuesday. There's no inheritance money. And with the screen wearing that mask, there's no way she could have poisoned Bob. Not being able to see through that mask. It couldn't be Scream.
Jason, Janet, Sally Mae, what are you even still doing here? You're just a waste.
I guess our murderer is a criminal genius.
Can we leave now?
That's 2 hours wasted that I'll never get back in my life.
So, Dredd, you must admit the murderer outsmarted you.
So who done it, you Barney Fife wannabe?
Well, you remember when I was examining the body? Well, Disco Bob was not actually dead. He was unconscious.
What? Well, if he was unconscious and not dead, how did he die from poisoning of hemlock?
Well, he had a vasovagal syncope episode.
A vaso what?
Like them fainting goats on Tic Tac.
Go on.
Well, the poison was meant for you.
Oh.
You always belittle me and making fun of me. I was going to poison you with my poison pen right into your donut. Not the hole. You see what happened when I examined Disco Bob's mouth? I accidentally squirted it in. I finally had enough of you. Guess I outsmarted you.
You sure are smart. So smart, you're going to spend the rest of your life in the Florida State Prison. Oh,
Well-
just until your execution.
You did us all a favor. Bob is gone.
Now Dave's ending.
Nope, first I got a line. Little did he know, I had a bullet with his name on it all along.
Whoa. Well, now that we have everyone gathered back here at the scene of the crime, we have SWAT.
You know what? Maybe we should lock them all up till they have the guts to confess.
Yeah. In the second ending, I say, I was all ready to do that Columbo thingy.
It was Bubba. He got tired of fixing his garden after Bob's dog destroyed most of his plants.
Yeah, it was Bubba. Give him the check.
Get a rope. Let's find a tree.
Oh, Brandy's a garden. No, it was Bill.
Don't even go.
Well, Bob owed Bill an awful lot of money. That's what they call a motive.
Bill and I are the smart, snobbiest, and richest people in the community. We didn't need his stinking money. It's the principal. Bob owed us.
Well, Ann's right about one thing. They are the snobbiest.
I think it was Edie. I don't like the way she looks. Edie needs to ditch those boots.
The boots gotta go.
Get your own man.
It was Green. Bob ruined his financial portfolio.
Well, that would certainly tick me off.
Jason or Janet or Sally, she didn't even know Bob. She wouldn't have done it.
Yeah, who is she?
How'd they get in here?
Well, anybody can get through the front gate.
Yeah, especially when they don't wear underwear.
Well,
Who could have had a chance to kill Bob? He ate from every table.
Well, I'm just looking over the coroner's report, and it says the poison was administered through a liquid, and it was fast acting.
The only time I saw him drinking was when he did shots with me.
That's right.
Yeah, I saw him doing shots with Bambi too. In fact, that was the only thing I saw him drink all night.
well, he was certainly grazing off at everybody's table.
Well, obviously it was Bambi.
Well, the horror movie geek finally cracked. He is totally correct. Jason, you should be a police cadet.
Cut. Bambi, you forgot your book.
You four are so stupid. You should be on Barney Hill. If you had read this field guide on poisonous plants, should have figured it out. I'm the author, and my dedication is to my soon-to-be deceased college lover, Bob.
So why did you do it?
Bob and I had a senior year college romance. Our time together was like that couple from Greece.
Tell me more, tell me more.
Tell me more.
Back then, Disco Bob was just Bob. It didn't last long. I figured out that he was a total jerkosaurus rex. But it was too late. 9 months later, I had little Shania. Bob didn't even know he had a king's daughter. I tried to contact him, no response. I finally tracked him down after all these years. And that SOB got what he deserved. And I almost got away with murder! You movie nerd!
Booker, Dano.
Everybody freeze. Cut. I woke up this morning and I had this really good idea. There's a third ending.
And the third ending, I killed Bob.
place.